Now we will start to change the handler position and add motion to the sending to the back side of the jump. As well, we will build coming back over the bar into the behavior so that the dog learns that the back cue means to go to the back side and take the jump. We will teach the skill progressively, therefore when we're teaching it, we're going to keep the bar low for all of this as we are working on building the handling skill and not a jumping skill. The first step of this is we're going to change where we're sending the dog from. So what you want to work towards is being able to send the dog to the back side of the jump anywhere from around this semicircle. So I am just showing you different positions around the semicircle where you can send the dog to the back side of the jump. As before, we're using the placement of our toy on the back side of the jump to encourage the dog to go to the back side, as well as to teach them to collect when they round that wing, and that will prepare them down the road for jumping. We also want to prove handler motion with this skill. So now, when you send the dog to the back side of the jump, you will move in a different direction. And we want to teach the dog to understand to still go to the back side even though we're moving away or forward. You're going to continue to place the toy on the back side of the jump to reinforce the dog for going to the back side. This will help build the behavior quicker and help build the understanding. It also will continue to teach the dog to collect as they round that wing down the road. This is really important for when they do need to actually jump once they go around to the back side. Some of the different ways that you're going to move include moving forward, backwards, laterally towards or away from the dog, or any combination of these. I've provided you a few examples of moving in the different directions here in this video, just to give you an idea of what you need to proof the dog through. At this point, it doesn't matter if the dog comes back over the jump or not after they get the toy. We will be working on that in the next step. If they do, great, and sometimes the direction of your motion will encourage them to come back over the jump. But if they don't come back over the jump right now, don't worry about it. We will be building that in as part of the behavior. You're also going to add in blind crosses and front crosses as well with the toy placed on the ground. Here I show you a blind cross, so you're going to send the dog to the back side and then blind cross the front of the jump. Once the dog understands to go to the back side of the jump from different positions and with different handler motion, you will then stop placing the toy on the ground on the landing side, but will place the toy on the takeoff side of the jump to reward the dog for coming back over the jump after going to the back side. We want the dog to understand that sending to the back side of the jump means to go to the back side and take the jump, regardless of what you are doing. What we're really doing is teaching them that the cue back means to go to the back side of the jump and take the jump, just like our jump cue tells the dog to take the jump from the front side. It doesn't mean run to the front side and stop. It means run to the front side and take the jump. This becomes more important whether you're sending to the back side or the front side when you add in handler motion that doesn't necessarily support the dog going to the jump or taking the jump. We want the dog to understand that back means go to the back side, take the jump, just like when we say jump, it means go to the front side and take the jump, regardless of what you are doing. Here's some more examples of motion that you want to prove through. Moving forward like this when you're sending the dog to the back side is one of the harder ones for the dog to do because your motion is so contradictory to them going to the back side. They want to chase you.
Back, 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 back. Yay!
The next step is to stop placing the toy at all and start to use it to reward the dog for going to the back side and coming back over the jump. So you're going to work from different positions and adding in different handler motion so that you're now rewarding the dog for the behavior chain or responding to the cue back by going to the back side and taking the jump rather than having the toy there to lure them into doing the right behavior.